Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Prescott looks to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A first down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And complete right side to Cook. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
First down, here's the run with Cook. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Prescott now from the 50. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A give to Cook out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get it.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. In motion, that's Tolbert. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, Prescott stripped. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball notch free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Purdy. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Complete to Cameron Latu. 24-yard gain on the play.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mozzie Smith able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing here, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. This is Jennings. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Man, it was not a couple fair sins. Plus, you were busy working. You was busy working, Darren. No, but I said you were busy working. We still play in one more season. Oh.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment.
Yeah, we hear you. I hear you.
This group has a strong running game without a doubt. And he'll take this into the end zone.
That was Mel.
For a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out.
You hear us right there?
By 2 touchdowns.
Oh, okay.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14. Cowboys nothing. Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following
14-0.
the touchdown.
Me. I told him to put up the share screen because I put it up last time and I was streaming last time and we got disconnected, so I'm not going through that again. I'm not chancing that again. Because last time I ended up taking an L because what quarter were we in? We was in the 3rd quarter, yeah. And I had a chance to come. Shut your ass up, Mo. Just put the damn game up.
And job one here, Charles.
No, it has nothing to do with it, Mo.
2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Give him 9 on the carry.
You put it up. You can't, Sam.
Back to the ground. This time, Cook. Able to push his way through. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott.
Oh, good.
That is caught by Lamb.
Damn, he got hurt.
To the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Tolbert. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Prescott. And he's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. In motion, that's Tolbert. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 30-yard line.
Hey, count! 47!
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long for Prescott. Buying time to his left. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now after the play, oh man, it's Prescott who appears to be shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a start.
I put it up. I just put it up.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there.
Dak is not even hurt. What are you talking about? He's coming back in the game. I didn't even know he was hurt.
That's what he's searching for now.
You shut up. I didn't even know he got hurt.
The San Francisco offense ready to start.
No, I didn't know. I was putting the share screen
First
up.
drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Who's going to get blown up like that?
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
What are you talking about? Oh, thank you. I appreciate the help, man.
Purdy on 3rd down.
Wrong play. Wrong.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right.
I just sent it. Yeah, you got the win against.
That's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down.
Oh no,
I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm winning, but I pressed the wrong button when you was talking to me. It threw a pick.
He doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
No. Shut your ass up. I'm locking in, man. I'm locking in.
Play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
No.
Coach will
Not
have
at all.
lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Why you got to bring that back up again?
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
I did not, again, I did not cut my game off again. Lost
starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this
one,
they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly,
we was in the 3rd quarter when the game went out, Mo.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back
Man,
into
he kicked me off the game, man.
First half. But this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
First down, Prescott. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Down. Ready.
Cook is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Prescott now.
Boy.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
You funny ball hog.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles, really in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
No, I know.
Go ahead and get two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, San Francisco.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
He's
tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And a short gain down to about the 33. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Purdy now to throw. That's completed to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Completion good for 14 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
That's bullshit. He pushed his ass
and drop behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
And his kick is indeed good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective,
I'm gonna get right.
Deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now.
I know. He got to. Yeah. He got to pick earlier, man. He got to pick 6 early in the game.
Purdy. And that'll be incomplete.
I should have waited.
I'll give them credit winning that first.
I should have waited because Devo was wide open.
And that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged
Should
up
have waited.
after taking
He
over
left
after
the.
a turnover.
No, yeah, nervous, but he
Here's second and
I'm
10.
calling you funny. He left Debo wide open.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance.
Oh, I messed up. I messed up.
That was good recognition on that play. They're holding to no gain.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Over to
And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On first and 10, Prescott. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Very
No one there to
disrespectful
help
for that.
out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 to first.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first
He fumbled
down.
before, trying to jump up in the
Working
air.
from the gun, Lance forced out to his left.
That's
And he's
Lance.
able to take it
That's
across
straight Lance.
midfield
He's not
before
Prescott.
going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Meanwhile,
he's
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And quickly, they get to the line.
Y'all funny. All
Now
start.
flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
Y'all are funny, man. Y'all are hilarious.
The false start backs him up 5, first and 15.
You sound like you drunk.
Here's Prescott. Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit
You're
late
funny, no,
containing
you're
him
funny.
there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Left side, Cook. He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Ah, change my damn camera view. Fuck.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Cook. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
We're going to 53. We're going to 54. Why here?
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he'll take it to the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
At home. He's at home.
Let's go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Drop for a loss there on a nice effort by Osa Odighizuwa.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. The converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you try?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Micah Parsons in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Pulled in at the 24. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Down the sideline he goes.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Able to stand back so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand.
Trying to spin around them.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Wow.
He's met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap. So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. again, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
You wouldn't. No, you wouldn't have. You is on one tonight, Ball. You is on one.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
20. When you play a game, you might have a shot.
First and 10 here. Now Dak. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams going to the prevent early, way too early.
I don't even know. He threw a pick.
But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
2nd and 5.
Damn, Baller.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This
Ballaholic is hilarious, man. He is hilarious. He is hilarious. Have you done your homework on the Buccaneers, Ballaholic? No, Mario is the Cardinals. Yeah, he does a lot of tight end motion. Yeah, if that tight end gets open, it means a lot.